Good morning, teachers. So today we will be discussing about marriage as God's gift. So since this is about marriage as God's gift, we'll be focusing more on biblical teachings. So we'll start our discussion with the Bible verse from Genesis chapter 2 verse 18. So it says that, then the Lord God said, it is not good that the man should be alone. So I will make him a helper fit for him. So, originally, God introduced marriage to fulfill Adam's need. So, number one, that's the companionship. Companionship is not just Adam's need, but also every people's need. Huh? So, companionship, it's actually um, refers to the idea that humans have innate need for companionship and relationship. So, again, according to biblical narrative, God recognized this need for Adam and provided him with a companion, which is Eve. So, this suggests that companionship is not just a human desire, but it is also a divine provision. Now, since companionship, God meets our need for companionship, this includes living together. So, this emphasizes the importance of living in community and shares life with others. So, also, supporting and interacting with each other in various aspects of life. So, second, caring for each other. Now, this highlights the aspect of mutual care and concern with relationship. So with companionship, it involves not only being present by one another, but also actively caring for each other's well-being, both physically and emotionally. Lastly, under companionship, we have protecting each other. Now, this is the idea of providing support and protection for one another. So, individuals are called to look out for each other. This is for their safety and welfare, offering support and assistance when needed. So, second, we have cooperation. So, God meets our needs for cooperation. So under that, we have cooperation in bearing one another's burden. So this one refers to the idea that in families and communities, individuals should support each other during times of difficulty and challenges. So bearing one another's burden means or involves offering help, encouragement, and empathy to those who are struggling, whether it's emotionally, financially, or any other way. Now, we also have cooperation in raising children. So this one highlights the importance of collaboration and teamwork in the upbringing and nurturing the children. So raising children, it requires a collective effort from parents. So cooperation, collective effort from parents to provide guidance, support, and love as children grow and develop. Lastly, under cooperation, we have cooperation in managing the family and home. So, managing family and home, this one involves various responsibilities. So, these responsibilities such as household chores, financial management, decision making, and creating a nurturing environment for all members of the family. So basically, cooperation ensures that these tasks are shared and carried out effectively. So third, we have growth. So God meets our needs for growth. We have here growth through the correction of spouses. So in a healthy marital relationship, partners can provide feedback, challenge each other's perspective, and help each other recognizes the areas for improvement. So this correction, when it's done with love and respect, it can lead to personal growth, self-awareness, and character development. Second, under growth, we have a growth through the support of our spouses. Now, having a supportive partner who believes in us, encourages our dreams, and stands by us during challenges can foster confidence, resilience, and personal development. So, through acts of kindness, affirmation, and emotional support, spouses can help each other grow into their best selves. So lastly, under growth, we also have growth through the prayers of our spouses. Now, when a spouse prays for their partner's well-being, guidance, and spiritual growth, it can have a profound impact on both individuals. So believing that their partner is lifting them up in prayer can provide comfort and strength and a sense of connection to a higher purpose, fostering spiritual growth, and deepening the marital bond. Now, it also says that marriage is a God's gift because it follows the God's pattern. So we have here a Bible verse from Proverbs chapter 18, verse 22. So, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So this actually encompasses the value of marriage. So this verse suggests that finding a spouse, particularly a wife, in this context, it is positive and a valuable experience. So marriage is seen as a source of happiness, companionship, and fulfillment in life. So it also emphasizes the of fulfillment or importance of the marital relationship as a significant aspect of human existence. Now, under marriage God's pattern, we have the blessing from the Lord. So this indicates that marriage is not just a human institution, but it is also regarded as having divine favor or approval. So by obtaining a spouse, one is said to receive a favor from God. Now, implying that marriage is an alignment with God's will and purpose for human relationships. So next, we also consider marriage as a God's gift because marriage shows us the value of God's promises. Now, one of the God's promises is a lifetime commitment. Marriage is intended to be a lifelong commitment. So this enduring through both joyous and challenges times. So in this sense, marriage reflects the enduring nature of God's promises. So just as God's promises are everlasting and unwavering, marriage serves as a reminder of the value of perseverance, forgiveness, and dedication, and honoring commitments and fulfilling vows made before God and each other. So, lastly, we also have marriage as God's love. Now, as we know, love is a foundation. So, in many religious teachings, love is regarded as a foundational principle underlying the relationship between God and humanity. So, in marriage, as a sacred union between two individuals, it provides a context in which this principle of love can be lived out and experienced in a tangible way. So, the commitment, sacrifices, and devotion demonstrated within marriage can serve as a mirror or mirror of the divine love that God has for His creation. Now, we also have marriage as a God's gift because marriage shows as God's reward. So, ang sabi of all the different type of relationship, God chooses marriage to describe His eternal relationship with His covenant people. So, God chooses marriage as um, one of all the different types of relationship that is really close to His heart. So that is because marriage shows us God's reward because this is inclusive and an intimate bond. So marriage is characterized by exclusivity and intimacy between partners. So with a deep emotional and spiritual connection, similarly, God's love for His people is portrayed as exclusive and intimate. So this is also characterized by a deep longing for communion and fellowship. So, through the institution of marriage, individuals can experience and understand the depth of God's love and intimacy of His relationship with His covenant people. Now, lastly, we consider marriage as a God's gift because it gives us spiritual growth and personal development. So, when it comes to spiritual growth, this is through the challenges and joys of a married life. So individuals may deepen their faith and trust in God and resilience of spiritual principles. So the commitment to honor vows made before God and each other, those can foster a deeper spiritual connection in a sense of shared purpose within the marriage. Now, in personal growth, marriage also promotes personal development by encouraging individuals to confront their strengths and weaknesses, communicate effectively, and navigate conflict constructively. So the partnership and companionship inherent in marriage offer opportunities for mutual support, encouragement, and accountability. This leads to personal growth, self-improvement. So as spouses that works together to build a life and a family, they may develop new skills, perspective, and insights that contribute to their overall well-being and fulfillment. Now, we have the major thing why marriage is considered as a God's gift. This is procreation and family. So when we say procreation, as we know, this is one of the fundamental purposes of marriage. So according to many religious belief, procreation, which is the bearing and raising of children, marriage provides a stable and nurturing environment for the conception, birth, and upbringing of children. So it is within the context of marriage that many religious traditions encourage procreation as a way to fulfill God's command. So you can see there the you can see there one of the Bible verses from Genesis chapter 1 verse 28, which says to be fruitful and multiply. So therefore, marriage is seen as a gift from God because it allows couples to participate in the creation of new life and the God's perpetuation to the human race. Now, since we are done with the marriage as a God's gift and we ended it with procreation and family, we'll be jumping to our next topic, which is the children as the precious gift of marriage. So this time we are going to talk about the children, which is a precious gift of marriage. So they say that children are a gift and a blessing. So they consider them as a gift because their birth and presence in a family are seen as something to be cherished and appreciated. So the idea of children as a gift, it actually suggests that their existence is not guaranteed and should be regarded as special and precious blessing. So it is a blessing because they bring joy and fulfillment. So joy, fulfillment, and meaning to the lives of their parents and families. So their presence, it can actually enrich family relationship, like deepen emotional bonds and provide opportunities for growth and learning. So in many religious contexts, um, children are seen as manifestation of divine grace and favor. So this brings blessings and happiness to the parents and loved ones. So it says here that every child is a gift because every child is unique, irreplaceable human life. So why do we say that it is unique? First thing, each child is unique because they possess their own distinct qualities, characteristics, and potential. So from their genetic makeup to their personality traits, every child is different from any other person who has ever existed or will ever exist. So this uniqueness is a cause for celebration and appreciation as it contributes to the diversity and richness of human experience. Now, we call it irreplaceable because the statement that actually underscores the irreplaceable nature of each child's life is because they are only once born. So a child cannot be replicated or replaced by any other individual. So each child has a unique combination of, as I mentioned, it has a unique combination of traits, talents, perspective, and contributions to offer to the world. So their presence, it enriches the lives of families, communities, and societies as a whole in ways that cannot be duplicated. So we also tag it as human life. So importantly, the statement highlights that every child is a human being, so deserving of dignity, respect, and protection. So, regardless of circumstances such as race, ethnicity, socioeconomic status, or let's say ability, every child has inherent value simply by virtue of being a member of the human family. So this recognition of the sanctity of human life underscores the importance of cherishing and nurturing each child as they grow and develop. So, additionally, you can also see there that children is part of family building. Now, when we say family building, this means that children are fundamental to the continuation and growth of families. So they represent the future and contribute to the perpetuation of values, traditions, and legacies. So we also have there the bonding and unity. So children can strengthen the bond between spouses. So this fosters a deeper sense of unity and purpose within the marriage. So the shared responsibility of raising children can bring couples closer together. That is why it's under bonding and unity as well. So fulfillment. So that for many people, having children fulfills a deep-seated desire for parenthood, and it also allows individuals to experience the joys and challenges of raising a family. So another one is legacy. So when we say legacy, or when we include children in our legacy, this means that they will carry on the legacy of their parents. So both genetically and culturally, they are seen as a way to extend one's influence and impact beyond one's own lifetime. So we have the second to the last, which is social and emotional support. Now, we consider that children as is a precious gift of marriage, because when it comes to social and emotional support and later stages of life, children can provide social and emotional support to their parents because they become a source of companionship, care, and love. So lastly, we have responsibility and growth. So raising children, it really requires patience, sacrifices, and personal growth because it challenges individuals to become better versions of themselves and teaches important life lessons. So before I ended my discussion, I just wanna let you know that please do date to marry. Because for you to be able to experience all of the concept of marriage, the marriage as a gift of God, and children as a gift from marriage, is when you marry your loved ones. So make sure to date to marry, not just date because you wanted to date. So date to marry so you can experience those benefits of being in a family. So that's all. Thank you.